After the successful discovery of sulfur, oxygen, and other traces of metals by Chandrayaan-3, it's time for Indian ISRO team to set another mission into space, and this time it's Sun. The mission is called Aditya L1. The Sun plays a significant role in shaping Earth's climate and driving various geographical changes. Here are some key ways in which the Sun influences our planet: solar radiation, seasons, temperature, melting of ice, glacial cycles, solar activity, magnetic field. So, it really becomes very important for us to understand the dynamic changes in and around Sun. To understand these phenomena and the changes because of the Sun's physiological change, India has started a project called Aditya L1. It is a choreographed spacecraft to study the solar atmosphere, designed and developed by the Indian Space Research Organization ISRO and various other Indian research institutes. The spacecraft will be positioned in a halo orbit around the Sun-Earth system's Lagrange point 1 L1, which is approximately 1.5 million kilometers away from Earth. A satellite in halo orbit around the L1 point has been launched. The primary benefit of regularly viewing the Sun without interruption occultation eclipse. This will give you a larger advantage. Constantly monitoring solar activity. The Lagrange points are the positions in space where a small object prefers to stay if placed in a two-body gravitational system. These places in space for a two-body system, such as the Sun and Earth, can be employed by the spacecraft to remain in these positions while using less fuel. Technically, the gravitational pull of the two huge bodies equals the centripetal force required for a small item to travel with them at Lagrange point. There are 5 Lagrange points for two-body gravitational systems, labeled as L1, L2, L3, L4, and L5. The Lagrange point L1 is located between the Sun-Earth line. L1's distance from Earth is around 1 of the Earth-Sun distance. The spacecraft will carry 7 payloads to observe the photosphere, chromosphere, and the outermost layers of the Sun, the corona, using electromagnetic and particle detectors. The Aditya L1 payload suite is expected to provide critical information for understanding the problems of coronal heating, coronal mass ejection, pre-flare, and flare activities, and their characteristics, space weather dynamics, particle propagation, fields in the interplanetary medium. Uniqueness of Aditya L1. First time spatially resolved solar disk in the near UV band. Chemodynamics close to the solar disk from only 0.5 solar radius, thereby providing information in the acceleration regime of chemo, which is not observed consistently. 3. Onboard intelligence to detect SEMs and solar flares for optimist observations and data volume. 4. Directional and energy anisotropy of solar wind using multi-direction observations. The spacecraft carries 7 scientific payloads for systematic study of the Sun. All payloads are indigenously developed in collaboration with various ISRO centers. 1. Visible emission line chronograph VLC is designed to study solar corona and dynamics of coronal mass ejections. 2. Solar ultraviolet imaging telescope suit to image the solar photosphere and chromosphere in near ultraviolet UV and to measure the solar irradiance variations in near UV. 3. Solar low energy X-ray spectrometer SOLEXes and high-energy lone orbiting X-ray spectrometer HALONIOS are designed to study the X-ray flares from the Sun over a wide X-ray energy range. 4. Aditya's solar wind particle experiment ASPEX and plasma analyzer package for Aditya payloads APAPA are designed to study the solar wind and energetic ions, as well as their energy distribution. 5. Advanced triaxial high-resolution digital magnetometers payload is capable of measuring interplanetary magnetic fields at the L1 point. With these studies, India will be joining few big countries like United States, Europe Union, and first in Asia to do so. Now, with the successful launch of the satellite by ISRO, India have to wait for approx. 125 days for satellites to get stationed at L1 point successfully and receive the data they anticipated. And so the space race continues.
Thanks for watching the video. Like, subscribe, share, and comment below.